audio wise now. It's like I don't have to worry about peaking and stuff like that. Oh wow now! So yeah, like that should not, like, it should like be right before it peaks. At least on my volume pod, like it showed that it didn't go into the red. It was like dancing right by the border of the line of red and orange. So I think it should work. We have a lot of weird SCPs today. That is fine by me. We do have a lot. So I come in and you start screaming. The audio is great. Absolutely. Welcome, Nuke. Welcome back. It's been a while. Well, we are doing an audio test because I've, thanks to Chiquita, I should be able to have, the audio itself should never be underperforming. Like, it should not be too quiet. It should not be too loud. Like, it should never peak and it should not be, too silent. So that's why we're doing a test. That's why I was screaming. But hey, we have full house. The only person that's missing is Vinvon, but sadly Vinvon hasn't showed up for quite some time. But yeah, if we had Vinvon here, this would be everybody. Everybody's here. Smash Bros music. Okay, but let's focus on actually getting some SCP reading done because we have 19,000 words to read today. So that means it's going to be at least a 4-hour stream, if not 4.5. But yes, we got DJ Cactus to start off. I have done my trophy today. Have fun with reading, Fluff. I'm still like surprised. Like, I understand you don't like reading, but I'm also surprised you don't like somebody reading to you. Cause like, isn't that me doing the voices in Okami for you? Like, is that the part where you like zoned out? You don't like somebody doing a little audiobook for you? Is that what it is? But yeah, thanks, Chiquita. I appreciate you. It doesn't scratch the right itch. I need the visual too. That is fair. If you don't mind, can you just look? Just have it on in the background. I would appreciate that part. But okay. Okay, DJ Cactus. We got DJ Cactus starting off today's stream, and the last one we had from them was actually last weekend with Hatman or Hatbot. 2522. So that one was a fun one. I still love the idea of I mean, it was fun, but also just it was like part fun, part weird because like Hatbot is a fun concept. I love that it's just a robot that just hates one specific person who's meant to help the Foundation to be better. But I gotta say, Everett man, that was the less fun part because he was just a little bit odd. How about don't rap me like that. Okay, so I think I'm actually passing out. Good night. That was with you. But hey, DJ Cactus now wrote Time Lime. So lime like the fruit, like the citrus fruit. Time Limey. Oh, it's not that long. Okay, here we go. Where the hell is the that's not how it's supposed to be. Hold on. Fuck. Oh shit. Yeah, I accidentally full screened it. Hold on, guys. There we go. Now we're back. Hatbot versus man is Tom versus Jerry. Yeah, exactly. I'll be able to be more here, but I just want to say good luck. Take care of yourself. No worries. I'm fine. Like I said, it was mostly the shock. It's still shocking. It's gonna be sad again in a couple days, but I'll be fine. Let's just leave that somewhere else for now. Let's focus on reading. Object class Euclid. Spectral containment procedures. SCP-2540 is to be contained within an anomalous object storage locker at Site 81, outfitted with plexiglass paneling in place of the standard steel alloy. Because of the nature of SCP-2540, this locker must be large enough to properly house no fewer than 5 human subjects at any given time, and security staff must remain on hand to process human subjects that appear near SCP-2540. Additionally, because of the nature of SCP-2540, video surveillance has been deemed inappropriate for observation of SCP-2540, requiring manual observation at all times. A staff of on-site security personnel has proven sufficient to this task. Under no circumstances are any personnel to come within 1 meter of SCP-2540. Transportation of SCP-2540 must only be undertaken through the use of electromagnets capable of manipulating SCP-2540's position in space. Space! Here we have a diagram depicting the 4-dimensional spatial requirements necessary for the existence of the SCP-2540 anomaly. Do you guys know that reference from like Tim Curry? When he's like... when he... I haven't watched the movie, but it's a scene where he's like... I think he's like doing a video call. And then he's just like... I'm going to the one place deprived of capitalism. And you see him like focusing like... He's almost like laughing because like it's just for him. It's really funny. So he's going like, space. So he's talking about how he's trying to escape capitalism by going to space. I'm going to the one place deprived of capitalism. Space. Tim Curry. Tim Curry. Diagram depicting the 4-dimensional spatial requirements necessary for the existence of the SCP-2540 anomaly. Okay, let's have a closer look, shall we? Don't need this. Okay, yeah. So here with the X... Okay, so this is the X-axis and the Y-axis and the Z-axis. I see it, but then like the 4th axis is the W, which is like that. Gotcha. Nice lime. Oh yeah, there's a lime. The lime! I love limes. Allocation, we grow citrus fruits, CDB, and by the way, freshly grown mandarin oranges from like Mediterranean place. Oh, Casabon is not here. Where's Casabon? He would know. But like Mediterranean, grown Mediterranean fruits. That is everybody from Spain and Italy right now, you guys know what I'm talking about. That shit is, that is good stuff. That is zesty. That has a punch to it. It's juicy. Yeah, no, that is good stuff. Okay, let's go back to it. Is a lima just a sweet lime? It's the capital of Peru. A lemon. I would say lime are sweeter than lemons. Personally, I think lemons have the more like citrusy aspect, and the lime has more of a sweet taste. But it depends because the reason why I think limes are sweeter is because also like limes are more used for cocktails. I mean, is lime? Oh wait, is lime is a sweet lemon? I would say so. Yes, that would be my opinion. Tasting them side by side, I would say lime is sweeter. Description: SCP-2540 is a localized temporal anomaly that can only be perceived as a citrus. Aurantifolia or key lime. The means by which SCP-2540 appears as a lime are currently poorly understood, as is the origin of SCP-2540. SCP-2540 apparently operates under the principle of a Tipler cylinder, whatever that means. Or is it Tipler cylinder? A hypothesized means by which free movement through time might be achieved. Early observation. Well, let's see what this one is. Oh god, it's actual science. Early observation of SCP-254. What happened to the chat, by the way? Like, we were so full. Now, like, 2 people left, and everybody's gone too. Early observation of SCP-2540 was inconclusive, while phenomena associated with Tipler physics. Is it Tipler or Tipler? I'm gonna go with Tipler. Physics were noted. The obvious lack of an infinite cylinder or finite cylinder of any kind moving at an extreme velocity but put this theory into question. Either of these are necessary to fit the requirements of a true Tipler cylinder. In 1987, Foundation physicist Alexandre Hilbert hypothesized that SCP-2540 may very well be the physical representation of an infinitely long cylinder existing within 4 or more spatial dimensions, intersecting with our own in such a way that it appears to human beings as a lime. Damn. Wait, hold on, what's happening over here? Okay. Back to Earth. A single time transcend lime. The anomaly can be fully interacted with physically. The effect of this across additional spatial dimensions is currently unknown. Reminds me a little bit of Steins Gate. Because in Steins Gate, when things when fruits time travel, they got like a green slime on it. So what if the color is not the actual fruit, it's just some weird like effect of the time travel. Security protocols require that SCP-254 only be interacted with using electromagnets. However, as physical contact runs the risk of becoming affected by SCP-254 properties. I remember when I watched the second season of Steins Gate with my friend, and I was just sitting there. I was like, "Do you think Okari has a PTSD?" And my friend was just, I was like, you're like this. Do you think Okari has PTSD? And my friend was like, I don't think it's PTSD. I'm like, time traveling PTSD? And my friend was like, yes. That was what was missing. Time traveling PTSD. That's what it is. Not regular PTSD. I don't know what made me think that would like change anything. PTSD will not change no matter what the circumstances. It is still PTSD at the end. But I was like, time traveling PTSD, that's the answer. Although the method by which this is achieved is currently unknown. The rotation of the anomaly represented by SCP-2540 creates a space-time drag across its entire length, capable of pulling matter into the cylinder and depositing it elsewhere across space-time. Current theories state that SCP-2540 is one of the unknown number of randomly spaced leaks across the length of the cylinder, which results in the appearance of matter from other access points. While this transfer of matter usually consists with a constant outflow of air, it has occasionally turned out more significant objects, including entire human beings. Steins Gate, my man. I'm not sure how you heard Kiende or Kinde, but yeah, Steins Gate, the anime. Because the space-time drag created by SCP-2540 video surveillance equipment is unable to properly capture footage of SCP-2540, causing significant visual disruptions when in frame. This nature does not seem to affect human eyesight whatsoever. I'm pretty sure Steins Gate is an anime that was inspired by a visual novel, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah. It's an anime that starts really slow. It's a lot of more like goofiness at the beginning. A lot of talking. And then like I believe episode 11 is when like everything happens and you're like, whoa! What the hell? And then it just like goes like batshit insane. Like, it's definitely like this most. Why does a question say what? Why does a question say what? What? You figure out what you just said, because I am confused what you just said as well. Interview 1, subject 2540 Alpha. The following interview took place following the appearance of the first human from within SCP-2540. Subject is an adult male of Russian descent, aged at roughly 47 years. Subject initially appeared wearing a t-shirt, being a Hawaiian print and cargo shorts. Oh yeah, he's just chilling and missing a significant portion of his body. Okay, beneath the waist, he's not chilling. I was like, oh, he sounds like he's having a good time just traveling, and then suddenly his lower half is gone. I'm like, okay, that might be a problem. The wound appeared to have been sealed closed, likely due in some part of the nature of the subject's transfer through the hyper cylinder. Subject reported no discomfort from this. A translator was tasked to facilitate communication between the Foundation interviewer and the subject. It says what the fuck? What if it already has what in it? I'm not sure where you see that. Is that somewhere here? Yeah, I'm also confused why he's like, I don't see that anywhere in the chat. Interviewer Dr. Gregory Bennett. Interviewee dash Alpha Boris Hansen. Hansen in German is dance. Via translator. Date of interview 9/12/1989. Good evening, Dash Alpha. My name is Dr. Bennett. I'll be conducting this interview today. Good, good. You seem like a nice enough guy. But call me Boris, please. Any chance you could tell me where my legs are, though? We're currently trying to figure that out ourselves, Mr. Tunson. Could you tell me what were you doing before you found yourself in our holding cell? Of course, the wife and I were vacationing in Cozumel, and we had just gone down to the beach to get some sun. I went to the bar to get some drinks, and I ordered a skinny limmy. He goes to give me a lime to put it in, and then I'm here. I see. Can you tell me what the date is, Mr. Tunson? July 23rd, 2045, I believe. Did you notice anything during your transition to here? Something sour? I felt sour in my mouth. Also, I think I might have surprised somebody. Surprised somebody. Just a feeling I got, like somebody saw me there and was surprised. Can you describe to me anything about this somebody? Nothing really. Maybe I didn't have my eyes open, or maybe I wouldn't have been able to see it if I had. Hard to say. End log. Subject dash Alpha was detained at Site 81 at the conclusion of the interview and remains under surveillance as part of continued research into the nature of SCP-2540. Look in Discord. Okay, in Discord. Oh, okay. What the fuck is Steins Gate about? Okay, now that makes more sense. Cause I was like, because I don't have Discord open unless I need to like look up the offers. But like, so when you said that, I was like, I looked at the chat and the log, and I was like, where are you seeing this? Yeah, not sure why that. Yeah, not sure who wrote that and why that's written like that. Because you're right, the W in what the WTF is what. So. Incident log, 3rd, 15th, 1995. During routine examination of SCP-2540, it was observed that a spatial distortion had begun to form near SCP-2540. Personnel on site to witness the event described the feeling that some kind of large, amorphous entity was looking through the distortion. Shortly after, the distortion dispersed. Incident log 2, 6/23rd, 1995. Security personnel reported that a spatial distortion had formed within SCP-2540's containment cell shortly after SCP-2540 was deposited on an entire swordfish in the room. Just a swordfish like flopping. The security personnel reported a feeling similar to that mentioned in log 1. Shortly after opening, the spatial distortion released approximately 3 metric tons of stone tablets bearing etching in a number of unknown languages, the majority of which shattered upon contact with the floor of the containment cell or each other. All security personnel and the swordfish escaped with no injuries. Incident log 5, 11th 2nd, 2001, so 6 years later. Due to several incidents similar to that in log 2, Foundation psychologists determined that an entity, likely one existing within 4 spatial dimensions, was attempting to contact those close to breaches in the temporal anomaly and communicate with them. Because of this, additional Foundation linguists were called in to attempt to facilitate with the entity. During the next spatial distortion, a capsule was launched through the opening containing a cipher that an intelligent entity could use as a baseline of communication with Foundation personnel. Reminds me of the other SCP where the present self got help from the future self. So it's it's interesting how like now we have another time traveling one that seems to be trying to communicate with the Foundation in the past and be like, hey, you need my help, or maybe I can help you, or hey, there's something going to happen, here's information. But for some reason they're writing it in a language that's not easy to understand from the sounds of it, or at least various languages it says here. So I wonder why a lime though, like anything else. If I were to follow the Steins Gate logic, is that they tested time traveling with fruits first before they did with anything else, like with any animal. So maybe the lime was like a testing phase. And then because afterwards it was a swordfish, right? So maybe the lime was just like to like experiment with first, to be like, oh, does it even work? And then they sent a swordfish through with stone tablets. So maybe that's just my theory. That's just my guess. Not a theory, just a guess. Incident log 6. During observation of SCP-2540, a large roll of what appeared to be a pressed paper-like material emerged from within SCP-2540. The roll was covered in a number of inscriptions, quickly determined to be a crude attempt at writing in English. The best guess of a possible meaning is this below. Hello, man. Hello, many very insignificant, flashy, squishy friend creatures. I dropped this tool, device, accelerator, here because I am eligible. I will not return for a short time. Hopefully, it will not be detrimental for you too much / often. But I very requirement eligible to set it right in this location. I am forgiven that it intersects with your unfortunate universe, but that... Fucking hell! What the fuck is this? Nene, what in the sweet baby Jesus are you doing? Warning sending lemons. You guys are right on time because we're reading about a time traveling lime right now. And now we got lemons. What the hell? Oh. Well, welcome guys. Welcome to the Fluff. I did not expect these numbers. That's kind of time we play Rivals and have fun. Oh, I would have played Rivals with you guys. I was playing it before the stream as well. Shit. Okay. Well, if Nene can at least listen, thank you. God damn it. I'll be right with you guys. Let me finish this SCP real quickly. Let me just... For some reason, I can't get my Twitch to work on desktop. I pulled up on my phone. Gotcha. Let me just finish. God, now I'm stressed. I'm not stressed. It's just like, I'm like, I am forgiven that it intersects with your unfortunate universe. Potentially, it will be transferred to a different banana. Hey, that's the fucking fruit that science gates used to time travel with. The spice cues around the text imply that the meaning of different. The text itself directly used the word banana. The reason for this is unknown. Location. However, it is not likely a returnable exist continue. Something else bigger will be here to move it. Maybe you won't realize it. Illegible, you probably will. Thank you and sorry. A symbol was accompanied by what looked to be a drawing of the vaguely octopoid creature bearing a large grin. Oh my god. Okay, now I can... How y'all doing? How's it? Oh my god, I'm... Welcome to the Fluff. I'm over here reading SCPs. I hope y'all know what SCPs are. To give you a quick explanation, it's a website where I read basically creatures, fictional anomalies that are weird, and there's a foundation trying to capture them. And yeah, there's like multiple thousands of these, and I read 10 on Saturdays and Sundays. Wednesday till Friday, I do gaming stuff. Wednesday, right now I'm streaming Stray. So if you want to follow me and then watch me on Wednesday when I play Stray instead of doing reading, I appreciate that a lot. I don't know. How do you like advertise yourself when you get rated? Like, how does this work? Oh my god. What do I say? What do I say in this situation? Oh, now I gotta whisper. Now I gotta whisper. Okay. Whisper for a minute. Set the alarm. Okay, guys. Because I've been because we just get. Because now realize I forgot something. I forgot multiple things actually. And oh my god, you guys, stop. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Not all at once. I have to fix a bunch of things. Okay, pause the whisper real quick because I need to get this fixed. I forgot a bunch of shit. It's all your fault. Y'all overwhelmed me. Okay, we'll go through. By the way, Nene, do you want one? Do you want a little ghost chant that says, "You're doing great"? Do you want one? I got two because I was trying to gift one. The girl I like one, but she doesn't want it. So. God, now I have Henry on my lap as well. What is going on? The raid and. Oh God. How am I supposed to do all this? This is the best way. Yeah. Okay. So Henry for 5 minutes. No, 10. I think it's 10 minutes, right? Yeah, I think it's 10 minutes. Henry for 10 minutes, and Whisper for 1 minute. Let me real quickly. I have to mute myself so I can look up in peace the next author. I'll be back with you guys in a hot second.